Hi guys, welcome back. In this video I am going to show you the brand new Rising City Bank that has been revamped by the devs this weekend. Asimo has been talking about making Jailbreak feel OG, and he did it. The new Rising City Bank looks more like the old one that we had before, but it still has some details from the previous one. Let's go and take a look at it. If you are wondering, the Crater Bank has not been changed visually, but it did get a few layouts removed, and I'm going to talk about that a bit later. Anyways, here is the new bank. As you can see, it is a mix of the OG bank and the previous one we had. You can still spawn the helicopter on top of it. And as you can see, there is this door, which is actually an exit to one of the layouts. And the old exit? It stayed but got these pillars around it for I don't know what reason. Now let's talk about the inside. It looks very identical to the OG one. Let's rob this bank and see which layout we get. And we got the corridor. As you can see, the devs added zip lines to go down to the vault. The main corridor has also changed. Now instead of the old pit with lasers, you get these iron bars which you can easily pass through without placing any dynamite. Most of the old parts of the corridor have stayed the same, and you still get the same amount of money as before. This room used to have the ladder, but it was moved and I didn't find it while recording this clip. Now let's get the money. And wow, it now counts every dollar. It kind of looks glitched, but I like it. By the way, the ladder is now between these iron doors. You have to place dynamite to open them. So the fastest way to exit the bank is to go through the entrance. Now let's talk about the other vaults. Well, Rising City Bank layouts were revamped and none were removed, while the Crater City Bank did get a few layouts deleted. Let me show you all the layouts that got changed. Here's the classic layout, and it really does look like the OG one. The vault got changed too. And here is the exit. Next, the Mint. The Mint has received minor changes to the main area. The Easter egg is still there. Here's the vault. And here is the exit. The exit has definitely received the most changes, and it looks very good. And here is the underwater layout. This layout has received the most changes. The pool is no longer deep, and you don't have to swim in it. Here's the vault. Nothing interesting. The exit. By the way, the Easter egg in this layout has not been touched at all. And now to the final layout of the Rising City, the upper management. The developers have rebuilt this layout from scratch. Here's how it looks like now. This is the main area. As you can see, it has been rebuilt completely. And this is the vault. The exit stayed pretty similar to the old one. And this is the door I showed you before. You can rather exit through the door or break the glass and jump out. And that was the Rising City. Now let me show you the Crater City changes. The Crater City got the layouts removed, which are the deductions in the blue. The basement and the presidential vault stayed and got minor changes. But Asimo said that he will remove the Crater Bank eventually. Let's start with the presidential vault. This corridor kind of looks different. Here's the vault, and you now have to move right and left in order to not get touched by the lasers. And here is the exit. It has not been changed. Last things last, the basement. The entrance got some small changes. This area also got minor changes, barely noticeable. The vault also got changed. And so did the exit. By the way, here is the changelog for this update. Slow the video down to read it. And that is all for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.